I created my first YouTube channel back on June 17th of 2009, and I've been making videos ever since. I was 13 years old at the time, and I'm 21 now. Almost 22. I currently run 3 YouTube channels, and the most successful one has 335 subscribers on it. And the reason I'm telling you all this up front is because I feel like it's necessary to have some backstory for a video like this. To anyone who has no idea what I'm about to talk about, on February 20th, 2018, YouTube plans to take away the YouTube Partner Program from all of its small content creators. Specifically, the channels who are under 1,000 subscribers and are also under 4,000 hours of watch time in the past year. And because these channels are being taken out of the program, we can no longer make money off of our videos. I've seen many small content creators revolt in anger and frustration that this is happening, but at the same time I've also seen plenty of small creators who are fine with YouTube's decision. My opinion on all of this is that I agree with what YouTube is doing, and there are 2 reasons for this. First reason, let's be honest with ourselves, if our channel is under 4,000 hours of watch time in the past year, then we're not making that much off the AdSense. On the channel that I have 335 subscribers, I checked my watch time over the past year and I have about 865 hours. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Those are the highest my numbers have ever been, and I'm very proud of that. But getting back into how we're not making that much ad revenue, I imagine that every small creator has some sort of job outside of YouTube. The only silver lining I can think of is that if your small audience is extremely loyal to you and you have a Patreon and a merch store that said audience is involved with, maybe that's enough to sustain a living for yourself, but again, that's a big maybe. But for those of you who do have a job but still depend on the monetization for your car insurance, for example, I suppose my recommendation to you would be either get a higher paying job or actually starting a Patreon and a merch store so that your viewers can support you. I'm sure that whatever your ad revenue was, they can match it, if not surpass it. The second reason is that YouTube is not what it once was. When I started out, this was a platform for everybody to just make videos for the fun of it. And YouTube encouraged it back then because their slogan used to be, broadcast yourself. Does anyone else remember that? But now in 2018, I just see so many people joining YouTube because they want to be famous, they want to make a ton of money, and what makes it worse is that YouTube encourages that by building an algorithm that promotes long and frequent videos and shutting out original content that clearly people have put a lot of passion into. In their eyes, it's quantity over quality. But what breaks my heart the most is that the broadcast yourself slogan was removed a few years back. I want to say they took it out when Google bought out YouTube, but I'm not exactly sure. Them getting rid of that mantra, to me, says that, hey, we don't care about these nobodies who are thinking of making their own channel. We would rather continue promoting these big channels who have already shown that they can succeed and make us a lot of money. Now, from a business perspective, that mentality is a no-brainer. But from a creative standpoint, it hurts. You know? That makes our job as small creators that much more difficult. It makes us feel like all of the odds are stacked against us. And yet, I have never felt more motivated than I do now. When I heard that YouTube was making a change that was going to affect me, I was okay with it. Because I want to prove to them, prove to myself, prove to everybody that I deserve to be in the YouTube Partner Program. It's like I said at the beginning of this video, I've been a YouTuber for 9 years. And yes, a YouTuber. I may not consider myself a successful creator or a social media influencer, but I still consider myself a YouTuber because I know that I have the heart of one. I've never cared about making money off my craft or being famous. Trust me, if there was a way to do YouTube as a job and not be famous, I'd consider it. To all the small creators out there who are pouting about this change, please don't. Being angry and complaining is not going to fix anything. Instead, you should go to the drawing board and figure out a plan that'll work best for you on how to succeed on YouTube. Whether it be coming up with new and fun video ideas, or figuring out ways to promote yourself and getting your name out there, or whatever department you may be lacking in. In fact, if I may be so bold, I think that this change to the partner program will be so good in the long run that it will bring forth this new generation of YouTubers. A generation in which they authentically and passionately love making videos and aren't motivated by the fame or the money. Because it's not about that stuff. It shouldn't be about that stuff for anyone. We should all be here because we have a passion, have a love for making videos. I know I do. Do you?